game. Of course, this is the 4K Full HD Remaster, which I have not played. Yeah, try Ace. Bum, 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 bum. Take place more battles. Starts 3D in the virtual world. 1 and 2 usually violence plays a role. Star Ocean 4, it is the first game chronologically in the Star Ocean games, not release order. This would be a before the happenings of Star Ocean 1. So let's check out the settings. Blindside animation. Enable or disable slow motion blindside animation effect. We'll keep it. Button configuration. We'll keep as defaults. No audio levels. Okay. Standard difficulty level. Choose this option if you want to play through the game normally. Easiest difficulty level, recommended for those unaccustomed to Star Ocean, real-time battles, or action games in general. Yo, Dulce! Welcome to the stream. I normally go with normal, which would be Galaxy level. How's you doing today? I was happy. This is my favorite game.
2064. Planet Earth was on the brink of destruction. Clashes between the World Republic Federation and the various nations that opposed it sparked the outbreak of World War III. Weapons of mass destruction, deployed with complete impunity, razed the land in the blink of an eye. People believed it was the end of the world.
64, that's it.
The dire situation forced the two opposing factions to negotiate a ceasefire, reaching an agreement in only 2 weeks. However, the war may have ended, but its effects remained. With the deteriorating environment, Earth's population was drastically reduced. Those who survived the conflict lived a confined existence, trapped in underground cities. Countries joined together to form the Greater United Nations and turn their eyes skyward to space. With the establishment of the USTA, or Universal Science and Technology Administration, man began to seek new worlds beyond the stars. AD 2087, the first year of the new space date calendar. Thanks to the success of Professor Trillis Bachtine's warp drive experiments, mankind's dream inched ever closer to reality. The USTA secretly began to implement its SRF project, the Space Reconnaissance Force. Space Date 10, at last, the first official SRF mission. This moon base will be the start of our travels. I bet they're rehashing all this stuff at the ceremony. All right, guess I better be going.
Appreciate the fact they gave him armpit hair.
I knew you'd be here.
Boy, I just can't get away from you, can I, Remy?
How long do you think we've known each other? I know all your hiding places, Edge.
Yeah, you've been hanging on to me for as long as I can remember. Remember how you'd always cry when I wasn't around? Sure took the fun out of playing hide and seek with you.
That was ages ago. How long are you going to keep treating me like a child?
As long as you're so quick to flare up like that, I guess. If you're here, I guess the departure ceremony's over, huh? Anyway, there's still some time left until we take off. I'm gonna work out a few kinks in the battle simulator.
Sure. Hey, wait a second! You skipped the ceremony on purpose, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I thought I was gonna be able to meet a real hero. I might have gone if Commander Kenny was there, but Shimada's pontificating would just put me to sleep.
That's USTA Deputy Director Shimada to you.
Besides, I didn't want to see Crow gloating over his success anyway. It just really bugs me.
And you call me childish. You just better not be late for launch preparations, you hear?
Alright, Battle Simulator. Welcome to the Battle Simulator! Basics, blindside, combo. Always gotta get through all of it. Moving, attacking, change targets. Left stick to move the player in any direction. Camera position can be controlled with the right stick. Alright, use the left stick to move. Alright, press the X button for attack to attack the currently targeted enemy. Not enemy. Completely different. If you're too far away to attack, you'll automatically move close enough to do so at first. Let's try attacking.
Eat this! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
1, 2, and an enemy. Tilt the left stick towards them. Okay. with character you're controlling, and where enemies are in relation to you on the battlefield. Be sure to experiment in actual battle. Yo, summertime! Welcome to the stream. My favorite Star Ocean game. Normally your attack target is automatically set to be the enemy closest to you in the direction. Is this a new game? This is the 4K HD remaster of Star Ocean 4, The Last Hope. AKA one of my favorites. Between Second Star Story and The Last Hope, they're my favorite Star Ocean games. I love the characters in this game. And yeah, they really remastered this so it looks very pretty. Try switching targets by changing the direction you're facing or by moving elsewhere. Target a specific enemy, position yourself so that the enemy is directly in front of you. Okay, so if I go over here, I don't want to boost that one. There we go. Can I target that guy? Try out manual targeting. Pressing the option button. Okay, okay. Target a different enemy. Sweet, sweet. Simple, simple. A little out of the way, but okay. Manually switch targets. The target will remain on the enemy for a set period of time before automatic targeting takes over again. Concludes the lesson on switching targets. Oh, but yeah, this is a new game to my screen. While Persona 4 is on hold for now. Press and hold circle to jump. With jump, the jump button held down, you can jump in any direction using the left stick. Alright, you charge up your jump. I like that. This concludes the lesson on jumping. Some characters can also perform jump attacks by pressing attack in mid-jump. Enemy attacks are nullified when your character guards. Guarding occurs automatically based on the relationship between the attacker's hit and the defender's grid. Guarding is only possible while standing still or while moving. You cannot guard while performing any other action. Let's try guarding now. Guarding is more likely to occur when attacked from the front. Try guarding against 3 enemy attacks. Got it? Who's the one with the rabbit? Rabbites. Rabbites are mana. Okay. But the jumping's like a rabbit. Here we go. I like that I don't have to do anything to guard. I automatically guard. Gives me no reason to forget to guard. As outlined at the beginning of this lesson, the chances of guarding is determined by the attacker's hit and the defender's grid. Therefore, you won't always be able to guard. Also bear in mind that some attacks are completely unguardable. Press the square for active rush mode. When the rush gauge is fully charged to activate rush mode, your character will gain increased speed, cease to be knocked back by enemy attacks, and perform critical hits more often. The effective rush mode will continue until the rush gauge is depleted. The rush gauge is charged by attacking enemies and receiving damage.
Take that! There!
Yeah.
Take that!
It's full. Stop hitting me. Your rush gauge is now fully charged. The enemy's rush gauge has increased as well. The rush gauge can also be charged by pressing and holding the jump button. Like a Super Saiyan. Alright. Go! Note that enemies will make use of rush mode as well. Be wary of taking critical hits while enemies are in rush mode. Press L1 or R1 to change characters. That has stayed the same through all of the games. Try changing leader now. Characters other than the leader will act according to the battle tactics you have selected. You can switch each character's battle mode between auto and manual by pressing the left or right directional buttons. In auto mode, the character will fight automatically according to the chosen tactics, while in manual mode, the character will remain in place doing nothing. In either case, you can control the character directly by making that character the leader. This concludes the lesson on changing leaders. As outlined in Lesson A1, the camera's position can be controlled by the right joystick. Press the R3 button to activate angle lock mode, which anchors the camera's position above the battle. Press R3 button again to toggle it back to standard camera. Let's try the camera now. Whenever you want to anchor the camera to the position above the battlefield, switch to angle lock mode. Try pressing the R3 now. Like that. And it's always up above so you can see what's going on. Down below. Up above. Down below. When angle lock mode is active, the camera will stop its automatic rotation and zooming in on attacks. Feel free to change the camera view whenever you like. Changing the camera view like that helps you if you want to get an bird's eye view and keep track of what the AIs are doing on the battlefield. Something 3 didn't have. Because in 3 you just kind of let them do what they need to do. Everything you learned from the basic curriculum can be put to use here. Defeat the enemies to end this lesson. Defeat all enemies.
There!
Yeah. Me and Computer Me won. Alright. Oh! Blindsides. If you and an enemy are both targeting each other, a targeting icon will appear around your character. A blindside is a technique that allows you to break free of the enemy's target while simultaneously slipping behind its back. In D&D terms, that would be a backside. Press and hold circle for a set amount of time to ready yourself for a blindside. Once ready, wait for the targeting icon to appear and then tilt the left stick to indicate the blind side. You'll slip behind the enemy's back, which causes it to lose sight of you and become more vulnerable to attack. Let's try performing a blind side, aka backstab.
Here I come!
Haha! Tag, you're it. When an enemy loses sight of you, it enters blindside condition, and the blindsided icon will appear above its head. Try attacking the enemy while it's in blindside condition.
Here I come!
Yo, stars! Playing Star Ocean 4. That's what's up. Where's my chat window? Interesting. I was doing good. How are you? Alright, give me a minute. I'm gonna fix this chat window issue. Okay, it's fixed. Anyways, hi stars. I'm doing great. Hope you're doing good. Now that the chat is working. Now she's responding a little better. Okay. Oh, hello. Yeah. I love seeing it when chat actually works. Hope you all are doing good. I'm having fun with the pretty Star Ocean 4, even though it's just started. And you got the sad fact that I would be like 90 in the year that it says World War III happens in this game. What's going on? I was playing Star Ocean 4, The Last Hope. How you doing? What's up? Hack it 2 more times in blindside. Okay.
Here I come! Here I come!
What's going on with y'all? Can only perform. I can read. I swears. You can only perform a blindside while the enemy is in short range. In long range, however, you can use the same action to quickly move long distances. Find out how to use both short and long range blindsides. Try performing a blindside near the enemy while the range in the upper left corner of the screen reads short. Okay.
Take that!
Alright, nicely done. A short range blindside will allow you to slip behind the enemy's back. Try it one more time. Streaming this game until I complete it? Yes. Because I'm fairly certain it's not going to do a dirty like Star Ocean 3. And normally I stream games until the end unless I need to take a break. Persona 4 is on a break just because, well, I've been playing Persona 3 Portable, Persona 3 Reload, and then straight into Persona 4 since December of 2023. I did not feel like having 365 days worth of me being in a Persona game. So Persona 4 will return when I finish The Last Hope. Then it'll be Persona 4, and then it will be Star Ocean Integrity. Star Ocean 5. Missed Star Ocean 3 streams. You missed the Star Ocean 3 streams, but I will let you know that I am not the person to watch for Star Ocean 3. Me and Star Ocean 3 have a beef. I'm unable to defeat the end boss without going around and farming a bunch of healing items because I just don't have enough items to get through the battle. So, Star Ocean 3 is in timeout. Star Ocean 4 and Star Ocean 2 are my faves. Star Ocean 1 is in third place. And then Integrity. And I haven't spent a lot of time in Star Ocean 6. I mean, I like it. I just haven't played a lot of it. Alright, long range. While performing a blindside far away from the enemy, while the range is in upper left corner of the screen, reach long. Okay. We move a great distance. My favorite is Star Ocean 3, then Star Ocean 6. Cool. Yeah, Star Ocean 3 and I... Back when it first came out, I never finished it, but you know, it was so long ago. And there were a lot of reasons I didn't finish games back in the day. Namely because there was other games that came out at the same time. I went to basic training. Yeah, working, you know, adult life. But I never vibed with the Star Ocean 3 game mechanics. Mainly the crafting mechanic was irritating. But I love the story, and I like the characters. And I am awesomely proud of anybody who really loves it. This is the game I spent a lot of time on. I finished Star Ocean 3 when I became an adult. Yeah, and streaming-wise, I got all the way to the end boss. I can get through the first half of the boss fight. I cannot get through the second half of the boss fight. I really do need like 3 more revives on hand, and I'd be able to get through it. But I can't get back to the shop to get the items. So I'm just kind of like stuck there at the boss fight. Beat Star Ocean 2 after the remake. See, I beat Star Ocean 2 back in the day. I don't know. It was the multiple endings for me. And yeah, the remake Star Ocean 2, I do have a video of all 99 endings. I don't think I'm playing Star Ocean 2 again for a very long time. I do not do completionist stuff, and that was completionist stuff. But if you're curious about all 99 endings, I've been there. There are so many sus ones. Have their own unique blindside motions. Be sure to experiment. Next, we'll discuss blindside counters, an anti-blindside technique certain enemies are capable of performing. I love the Kirby layout at the bottom of the screen. Thank you. That's all thanks to streaming avatars. It's one of the backgrounds that you can download in the Kirby set. And that's why everybody starts as a Kirby. And as you watch and get viewer points, you can actually change from Kirby to something else. Like there's the Chaoses, there's all of the Pokemons, all of the Pal Worlds. I think there's a Godzilla, might be some Hamtaro. I don't know, I go in there and change it every now and then when I notice nobody's using certain ones. And the character who attempts to slip behind these enemies' backs. If you try to blindside one of these enemies before it has begun its attack, the enemy will automatically retaliate. Okay. Okay. Short range.
Here I come!
Alright. As you've just seen, enemies that can use blindside counters will automatically attack characters who slip behind their backs. Yeah, very Dungeons and Dragons style. Now see, with Star Ocean 3, if it got a remake, I probably would try it. When blindside went in a stance, you will be counterattacked. However, even if the enemy is able to use blindside counters, their targeting icon will still begin to flash when they enter their attack phase. If you perform a blindside while the targeting icon is flashing, even enemies that use blindside counters can be blindsided. Alright, so got to blindside the blindside. Got it. Whoops. Teach me to push the wrong button.
Here I come!
Timing. All in the timing.
Here I come! Here I come!
Yeah, still red. It means the enemy has not yet begun its attack phase. Wait until it begins to flash. Play Tales of... Yes. I played Tales of Arise, Tales of Vesperian. Tales of Hearts. Tales of the Abyss. Tales of Berseria. Lots of them. I really do like the Tales of games. I have not streamed all of those. Because, you know, Tales of Heart is stuck on my Vita, and my Vita is stuck somewhere at my mom's house.
Take that! I'm sorry, people.
This icon indicates which player character is the enemy's #1 target. The icon can appear red or blue. This indicates the intensity level of the enemy's rage. Red icon means the enemy's rage is focused. I never did get the blindside. Totally watched some Tales of streams. Sweet! They'll be up when I have a chance. So I stream 4 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Monday is currently Wild Arms. I'm on Wild Arms 2. And then it'll be Tokyo Xanadu for a little bit, because I'm not going to get that finished. And then it'll be Wild Arms 3, and then another series will go in there. I'm not sure which series I'm going to pop in next. I know I want to get through the Kingdom Hearts. What else do I have listed to go? I don't remember. I have a long list. But yeah, so Wild Arms is Monday. Tuesday is Star Ocean until 6, with a short break after Star Ocean 4, which is this one, Last Hope, to finish Persona 4. Thursday is Atelier Games until I have no more Atelier games to play. Currently on Ryza 2 and working backwards. So started on Ryza 1, went to Ryza 2, almost done with that one. Then we'll go to Ryza 3. And Friday is one-off games and new releases. Currently Friday is Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus, which is a pretty fun game. I love Falcom. They do really good stuff. But Tokyo Xanadu will only be on Friday until East 10 comes out on the 25th. And then Xanadu will move to Monday until I can finish it. And then, of course, it'll go East 10, Dragon Age, Veilguard, maybe Metaphor. I'm afraid of doing Metaphor since it's going to be a 100-hour game. But yeah, so I want to play East 10, Dragon Age, Veilguard, Metaphor, Suikoden's re-release, Lunar, re-release in the spring, definitely. Dragon Quest 3, 2, and 1 and 2 when they come out. 3, 1, 2. There's a long list. I have so many games. It's ridiculous. And Sword Art Online is going to be on at minimum once a week on once a month on a Sunday. Currently, it's scheduled for 2 Sundays. I saw you play Atelier, but I know nothing about the series. Atelier is more of a cozy JRPG, so it really pushes on crafting, harvesting, crafting materials, and completing the story, whatever the quest marker is. And in Ryza, you really don't have a time limit. In most Atelier games, you have like a 3-year time limit in-game. And it's usually something like, save this person's life, make the Philosopher's Stone is always a goal. There's multiple ways to beat an Atelier game. I find them relaxing. Like a farming simulator? Not really. Farming simulators, you're gonna farm. And the Atelier games, it's more like the horrible comparison. But more like 7 Days to Die or another one of those sandbox games where you go out and you get all of your materials and then you make stuff with it. I mean, you're not making houses or anything. You're making your gear, you're making your accessories, you're making your potions, you're doing jobs for everybody else who wants certain potions, certain food items, all using alchemy. I find them relaxing. They are, like I said, more of a cozy game. Farming sims, I would expect to farm. I do love farming sims though. Coral Island is my offline for fun game. Fields of Mystria is going to be an amazing game. The more they add to it. Songs of the Prairie, I like that one. Rune Factory is a great series. Harvest Moon / Story of Seasons is its new name. I love it. But yeah, great games. Great relaxing games with really fun characters and really fun stories, and usually some very sussy choices of camera angles because they do like to point the camera at some booba or some booty and show you some very susness when it comes to these ladies. But I've been playing Atelier games since the first ones that came out here, which was Atelier Iris 1, 2, and 3, and the MontaGloom series. Try making the enemy target the leader instead of another character. Try to make the rage pointer face the other character, point to the leader instead. Okay. Started playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. That game is cozy. That game is cozy. I got mad at it because the Dreamlight Valley was supposed to be free to play. And then they're like, no, we had all these people pay for it for early access, so we're just going to charge everybody for the game. And I didn't find that fair. And then they're like, here's an expansion to it for money. Rage pointer to face you and attack the enemy. Next, let's try making a rage pointer face the leader. Facing the leader, switch to another character. Okay. Come on. Target the other guy. Of a character looking to target another character. How do you make a character lose sight? Blindside performance. Okay, blindside. It is the blindside. Yeah.
Here I come.
All right. Okay. How to get on the sale. Yeah, I haven't been back since they did the paid expansion. It also sucked that it's cross-play compatible unless you want to go between your Xbox account and your PlayStation account. Because apparently Xbox and PlayStation don't like talking to each other. Everything you learned from the Blindside curriculum can be put to use here. Try using Blindside to fight effectively. Defeat the enemy to end this lesson. Alright.
Take that.
The audio delay, maybe I'd have to look in a second to see what's going on the YouTube feed. Sometimes YouTube gets kind of icky.
Here I come. Got strong.
Yeah, it would be something on the YouTube side. I multi-stream. And sometimes if our internet's not doing so well, the latency affects the streams. There. Yeah, there's nothing popping up showing me that there should be any latency. Let me mute my mic and see if I can hear anything. Yeah, it sounds like there might be a little latency. There is nothing I can do about that. If it makes you feel better, I do post the longer videos shorter wise, and I do record all my gameplay. So when the short form comes out, there won't be any of those, and I can just edit and make this video the new one. I can't control all the latencies that happen. They are outside of what I can control on my side. It's just something that happens with YouTube and sometimes with Twitch as well. But so far it's not showing anything. Alright, I gotta get through this. So I'm gonna focus on this. I will try to catch anybody's comments or whatnot to respond back. But I would like to not be spending 2 hours doing just the tutorials. The special arts and symbols that you learn can be assigned to L2 and R2, the chain combo buttons. Pressing L2 or R2 always allows you to use the special arts or symbols assigned to that button. Chain combo assignments can be set on the main menu when in the field or on the battle menu when in battle. Try doing so after the lesson. Let's try using chain combos now. Special arts have already been set to L2 and R2. Chain combo buttons. And don't ever feel bad about talking. I don't mind it. I like having conversations. I do try not to talk through voiceover sections, so like cutscenes. Don't be surprised if I don't respond until after the cutscenes. And sometimes I just want to get through stuff.
Rising Blade! Rising Blade! Now you'll see what I'm made of!
And I'm very sorry for any sound delays that are happening. It's a tutorial right now. Yes, this is just a tutorial. You can link into whatever special arts or symbols you have assigned. Yep. From a normal attack. Okay. Normal attack into a combo.
Eat this! Yeah! Now you'll see what I'm made of! Yeah! Rising Blade! Yeah! Rising Blade!
Okay, after version 10, this includes that one. Next one, rush combos. You freely attack enemies with a barrage of chain combos. When your rush gauge is full, hold the square and then press. Okay. Hold rush. After initiating a rush combo, inputs prompt will appear on screen. Follow them correctly. Okay. Okay, sweet. Gaining the ability to assign multiple attacks to a chain combo button, the number of rush combos attacks and linked together will increase. Alright. Sweet. Alright, this will explain initial battle conditions. Coming into contact with an enemy on the field or in a dungeon will initiate battle. Depending on how contact is made, initial battle conditions will change, which is pretty standard for JRPGs or RPGs where you can see the bad guys. If you hit them with their back turn, you usually get advantage, which would be a surprise attack. If they hit you from behind, they get an advantage. Hitter will replace disadvantaged positions and the enemies will begin in a rush gauge. And what the Star Oceans do is your advantage is really your rush gauge is usually open and you can usually hit first. Enemies are in a vicinity, another battle will begin immediately. So if they're too close together, they just kind of like land on top of each other. That's ambush. Once an ambush begins, all enemies involved in the ambush must be defeated before any experience or money, which is full in this game, can be divided out. When the ambush is over, you will receive the total experience in full from all the battles. Additional bonuses will be added depending on how many consecutive battles, which means there's probably a trophy for X amount of consecutive ones that you fight. If you escape from any battle during the ambush, however, all of your experience in full will be lost. Alright, the bonus board. This lesson will explain the bonus board. When certain conditions are met in battle, titles will be added to the bonus board at the far right of the screen. You'll receive bonuses after battle depending on how many tiles have been added to the board. You got your critical finish. Blue tiles appear when you defeat an enemy with a critical hit. This is just an upgrade off of, you had your battle trophies before that were kept separately on your memory card, and this gives you, when you hit certain situations, your bonus board will fill up and you'll get extra experience for each of those. Multi-fin. And yellow tiles appear when you defeat multiple enemies with a single attack. Full earned from battle will increase by 10%. So the more enemies that you take out at the same time, the more money you get, the more whatnot you get more experience. And the red tile, that's been added to the bonus board. Red tiles appear when you defeat an enemy with special arts or symbols only. 1% of your max hit point and magic point will be replenished after battle for each red tile. The green tile, that's been added to the board. Green disappears when an ambush is triggered. You'll gain 1 party SP after battle for each green tile. Tiles accumulate and how the accumulated tiles can collapse. Yep, just like in the third one. If you get hit, your bonus in a certain way. With a critical hit, whatnot, it goes boom boom. It will also collapse if the leader is incapacitated or if you escape from battle. Tiles of the same color appear next to each other. They'll link together and begin to glow. When this is the case, even if you take a critical hit, only half of the linked tiles will collapse. By collapsing the linked tiles of the same color, you can reduce your losses. Status boost. Certain symbols and skills can temporarily increase battle parameters, granting beneficial status boosts. When a character receives a status boost, an icon indicating the effect will appear by the character status window. Each status boost lasts for a set duration of time, and the effects remain active for as long as that time lasts, which is pretty standard. You can have 4 boosts at a time. Fifth one takes out the oldest one. The beat system allows you to select a fighting style for each character and grants various special effects and parameter adjustments depending on which style is selected. There are 3 variations, Beat S, Beat B, and Beat N, all of which have different effects. Beat S is striking attacks, is the offensive fighting style that places emphasis on blindsiding opponents. Attack-related parameters such as attack, intelligence, and hit receive boosts, and extra blindside effects become available. As your Beat S rank rises, the parameter boosts and number of extra effects increases. Beat B, Burst, is a defensive fighting style that places emphasis on utilizing rush mode. Endurance-related parameters such as defense, grid, and maximum hit points receive boosts. And extra rush mode effects become available. As your Beat's B rank rises, the parameters boost and number of extra effects increases. Beat N, Neutral, allows you to receive parameter boosts based on your current ranks from both Beat S, Strike, and Beat. However, the extra blindside and rush mode effects will not be available. Beat N has no ranks of its own. If you achieve victory in battle while Beat S or Beat B is selected, the skill gauge for your chosen beat style will increase. When the skill gauge reaches a certain point, your beat rank will increase. Note that Beat N has neither a skill gauge nor ranks. So only use N if you're high level in the other 2. They can be changed in the main menu. Alright, battle practice. Everything you've learned. Let's achieve victory.
Here I come! Now you'll see what I'm made of! Now you'll see what I'm made of! Here I come! Now you'll see what I'm made of! Eat this! Eat this!
Not gonna run away from me, Mo. Trucker.
Take that! Rising blade! There! Eat this! Take that! Eat this! Now you'll see what I'm made of! Eat this! Take that! Eat this! Got stronger, didn't
Launch him overboard.
you?
There is an incoming commercial on Twitch, so y'all knows.
Eat this! Eat this! Here I come!
Yeah.
Stronger, didn't you?
Have you surprised yourself with all the battle controls? Yes.